So, okay. I mean, everyone wants to know your secret to eternal youth, but let's talk about, I know the question that you probably are going to get asked endlessly as a songwriter that is prolific, who's now made this foray into the biography realm. Was it harder to write a book or a song? Go.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
It was actually a little easier to write the book
Yeah, that makes sense.
because I didn't have to rhyme anything.
That's
Seriously, like
that's
that was one thing.
we'll
I
see.
didn't have to like when I'd write a line, when I would write a sentence in the book that I thought was really good, my next thought was not, oh shit, now I have to rhyme it. So that was
Right.
freeing. That
Was
was
that
really
weird? Were you like first just rhyming everything by habit and then you're like, wait a minute.
started. The first chapter sounded like an old Shakespeare.
A
Um,
sonnet.
it was so easy, so much more easy for me than writing songs because as a new author, I didn't really know what the rules were. I didn't adhere to what the rules were because I didn't know what they were.
And
And
it's written in invisible ink and collage. And I mean, you really didn't adhere to the rules. It's
it's
crazy.
true. It's written backwards from
It's
right to left.
backwards.
Yeah,
Some pages have nothing on them for like
yeah.
50 pages.
But I think it's a good conversation starter, and I think
Yeah, you really played with the form. And that was what I thought.
yeah,
That's what I thought. When I flipped through it, I thought, wow, this is not normal.
every 9 pages is all caps. I'm just
Yeah.
yelling.
I thought
Um,
that was fun and cool.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
you're outspoken on Twitter, and it felt cool that in your book you were shouting on some pages,
yeah.
you
Because you got
know.
it was just a habit.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Um, I definitely uh, I definitely found that the only scary part about writing the book were the things that I thought, well, I've never been a celebrity in that way. I've never been in the tabloids. I've been a really private person my whole
Never,
career.
nothing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
no, not much to write about. Never went into rehab. Didn't get caught in massage parlors. Didn't, all that stuff.
You didn't get caught.
Didn't get caught. um, so writing about some of the stuff that was personal, I had to just sort of like stick to writing what I would be willing to talk about. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And but I really wanted it to be conversational. I really wanted every chapter. I think here's the thing. If you decide to, you actually do want to read this book.
I think I will. I actually think I will. I just
Consume it in
decided.
small doses. Like every chapter is its own little story. It's
Yeah.
actually, the jokes write themselves, but this is a good book to keep in your bathroom.
And also, like, I immediately, of course, with biographies go, oh, this background makes it erase, but I go straight to the centerfold of photos and it's just legends,
It's
legends,
good
nothing
pictures,
but
right?
legends. Yeah. You go, okay, I need to hear what this story is. I'm acting like I'm on QVC.
A little bit, a little bit. That's okay though.
It's full of legends and there's nothing more that you would want from a book. So that's a book to buy. What made you
And we're done here.
Yeah, we're done. Buy it. So that's great. No, but what made you decide to write your memoir? Was it you're feeling like your days are numbered?
Well, now that you put it that way, um, I didn't intend really to write a book. I started doing these. Maybe I don't think you've ever come to one of those shows, but like the show that you came to that years ago
Yes.
became a full-on 2-hour concert. That's how I toured for a while, and I still do. I still do solo acoustic shows, and I do band shows, but I do a lot of solo acoustic shows where it's just me and the audience, and I play guitar and I play piano and I tell stories. And
Yeah.
I never wanted to be the kind of solo acoustic performer. Like I've gone to solo acoustic shows where the dude is like, in between songs, he's going, okay, so this is what I was going through, and I wrote this next. Like, I don't care. That is not interesting to me.
What if
Just
it's Fiona Apple?
I've never
In
seen
that
Fiona
case,
Apple.
I think you do want to tune into
Maybe
that
you
stuff.
do, but that's what you could. That's why you're going to see Fiona Apple.
Yeah. You
But if
want
you're
it
going to
all.
see me, I'm hoping that you just want to hang out and laugh.
No, I would like to see you actually, you go into that kind of banter, the personal revelations, to you start weeping. And then I'm like, now this is a Richard Marx. I want to see you lay it all out there,
I'm gonna have to take some acting classes for that. But so I started
Have you
doing these
ever
shows.
wept?
What?
Have you ever wept?
Not until about 10 minutes from now.